Hey my beautiful Gemini, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your December 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you're well. And without further ado, let's jump on into it and let's see what we got going on, baby. It's a late night read over here. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are in the world. And let's see what we got here for your month of December. So what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? I just had a buttload of cards turn over, but I'm not taking any flippers at this moment in time, so bear with me, Gemini. But what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout December 2022? Let's go ahead and check it out, baby. Starting out here with the overall energy for you. Ooh, we begin here with the Empress. Okay, I actually like to see that for you for sure. Empress card coming into play here for you. It is Libra energy, so you could be connecting with a Libra potentially, but doesn't have to be the thing here for you. Now, the Empress here is growth, okay? So it's one of those things where you are growing, you are glowing. It could be a glow up coming in here for some of you as well, but things are looking very beautiful. I definitely think for many Geminis, it's kind of like you're starting to see the beauty in something. So you could be seeing the beauty more within the relationship you're in. This month, you could be seeing more beauty within your work. There's a lot of gratitude, especially when holidays come around. There's just it's like more of like a beautiful time. It's just really nice. You start to see like a lot of good things. So I do feel that being the case here for some of you too. One thing with the Empress though, is that the Empress could represent fertility. So this could be a great time for those of you that are looking to have a baby, have a child. It could be a very, very fertile time, Gemini. That also could be like a fair bit of a warning though too, if you're not interested in that. Definitely protect yourself, okay? Gemini, you know what I mean. Moving along here forward though, let's have a look at your current situation. We got the Hierophant, we have the Five of Wands, and then we have here the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely changing. You got a Wheel of Fortune coming into play here for you. Wheel of Fortune, it definitely represents change here. So the Hierophant card coming in here as well. It is an interesting card because the Hierophant could be seen in, like the most positive way, but it also could be seen sometimes as a very negative card. I think that with the Hierophant here, it could signify marriage, but I don't think it's marriage showing up here for you. It's more about your commitment and your devotion. And I think you've been very committed to something that maybe hasn't been the best. When I look right next to that Hierophant, we see here the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a card that identifies as stress. It's a card that identifies as frustration. It could be toxicity. So there was definitely like some sort of commitment I think you were invested in that just really gave in a lot, or manifested in a lot of hecticness for you that just was not serving you, so let's go ahead and clarify that before we go any further. Tell me about the Hierophant. What's the Hierophant here for Geminis? We have High Priestess, we have Strength, and we have here Three of Swords. So High Priestess card, this is the card of intuition. Strength card here, this is the card of tolerance. Three of Swords, it's the card of pain. So you were definitely in a situation here where you were committed to something that was what you could tolerate at the time. It was very painful though, whatever you were, showing your devotion to, whether this was a relationship, whether this was devotion to a job, devotion to family. Unfortunately, sometimes we can be just so devoted to our family, even if they mistreat us so wrong. It's like, well, that's our family, right? I gotta be devoted to my family, even if they're mistreating you at that point in time. And it's really hard when we're super devoted to something, even if we know that it's breaking our heart in the process, even if we know we're getting hurt in the process. So Gemini, I think you had enough of what you could tolerate. You tolerated what you could for the longest time, but moving along here into the month of December, you just can't seem to tolerate it any longer. So Five of Wands, it's something here wasn't good for you that I think that you were invested in, and that's going to change here with the Wheel of Fortune, right? So we're going to see massive change, and that change is going to be, I'm not making this investment, I'm not making this commitment anymore. It's time for me to commit to something else. All right, give me a little bit of information of what's exactly changing for Gemini. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune energy. We have the Temperance, we have the Three of Cups. Beautiful, Gemini. Seriously, beautiful. Okay? Temperance card, that's the card of getting yourself emotionally in a good place, getting very emotionally balanced. Three of Cups, that's the card of joy. So it's like instant relief here when you leave behind some kind of commitment. Now, for many of you, it really could be a romantic commitment. So if you were just dealing with like a toxic partner, a partner maybe who was just very verbally abusive, a partner who just did not treat you or just had a lot of mistreatment, this is the case of like, now I'm single, baby, and I'm living my best life without you, okay? So for many of you, it very much so could resonate in that retrospect. But like I said, it could be family, friendships, work, whatever it might be for you, okay? So clarifying that Wheel of Fortune, Yeah, everything instantly changes. Your mood instantly changes. How you feel instantly changes. You start to enjoy life again because you're not serving a very negative energy. Give me some clarification on the Five of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups. We have here the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you thought what you were giving your energy to was a lot better than what it truly was. Because Ten of Cups is the energy of like, oh, this is amazing. You know, whether it was a person, whatever, you were like, this is amazing. It's fantastic. But you started to see the reality of what something truly was. And it comes to pass for you in December. So you're really going to start to open up your eyes and see the reality of what a situation truly is in December 2022. You know, in the beginning, when you invested into it, when you committed to whatever this was, you thought it was the best thing since white bread. It was amazing. It was fantastic. But now I see this commitment for what it is, and it's just not it for me, you know? All right, Gemini, we've talked a lot about this. Let's move on forward. Let's see what's coming in here for you regarding December 2022. So what's potentially coming in here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2022. Dun dun. We got here the Sun. We have here the Six of Cups. And then lastly for you, we do have here the Knight of Wands. Cool. All right. One thing I can say for you is that most of the time when people like hear in tarot, like something from the past is coming back, they're like, fuck that. You know, I don't want anything from my past coming back. Excuse me. Thank you guys very much. You know, most of the time when people hear the past in tarot, they freak out. But I think this is more of like a reminiscent thing happening here for you, where like something's going to manifest that brings you back to a time when you were really happy. So I feel like that's going to be something coming in here for you, because the Knight of Wands is like something coming in. So you could meet a person who reminds you of somebody you really love and care about, or maybe that person isn't here anymore. Maybe that person isn't, you know, in your life anymore. But I do see something coming in that gives you a very reminiscent vibe, but it's a good vibe. Okay. Tell me more about what's coming in here for Gemini, the Death card and the Nine of Cups. Definitely changes that are very positive. I do feel like you're going to start to become surrounded by people who make you feel good about yourself. So for many of you, you might see your environment change with who you surround yourself with. There could be a new friend coming in. I definitely get an acquaintance vibe that reminds you maybe of an old friend who maybe you just don't associate with anymore. And either way, it's a good reminder, you know, you're around somebody who can make you feel good about yourself, who can make you happy. For those of you that are recently single, I mean, you might meet somebody who is romantically into you, or someone here who is very attracted to you, and they can make you feel very good about yourself. I feel a very big smooth talker kind of vibe, you know, like they know how to talk to you. They know how to make you feel good about yourself. And that's what you want in a relationship, right? That's what you want in a partner. You want to be with somebody who can make you feel good about yourself, not somebody who puts you down. So just throwing that out there for some of you, that could be showing up romantically, but I see like more like acquaintances coming in, or new people coming in that you can connect with here that do make you feel good about yourself. Or this could be about connecting with people you already know that maybe you weren't close to previously, but now you're developing a closer sense of friendship or a relationship too. So really good news to see for sure. All right, you're dodging and getting the heck out of a really bad commitment or whatever you were committed to, and you instantly feel relief here. It's going to be a month where you start to enjoy yourself, and new things start to come in here for you that are going to be very positive for you. You know, it's a lot different in comparison to what you were previously experiencing. All right, Gemini, is there anything else coming in here for the gems? Let me get like one more card at least for what's coming in here for the Gemini. And we have here the Three of Wands. I'm hearing the unexpected. Ooh, that was like very ominous, the way my guides pointed this message out to me. Three of Wands, the unexpected is coming in here for you. It's like very dramatic. What the fuck does that mean? Right, Gemini? Everybody's like, what the hell? What does it mean? Oh, my camera died. See, that was unexpected, Gemini. I'm sorry, guys. That was too funny, man. The timing couldn't have been any more perfect, right? That was unexpected. The unexpected's coming. My guides are funny, aren't they? Huh? They're hilarious, huh? Give me 2 seconds, Gemini. We'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and switch out the batteries, and then you'll see my beautiful face again. So give me 1 second. Okay, Gemini, we're back. Either way, you got to admit that was very funny, and that was very unexpected. But regardless, Three of Wands coming into play here for you. It kind of gives me the vibe here of like the universe saying like, There's so much more in store for you, and it's not even what you're going to expect to happen going forward here. So I don't know, like I got a good feeling for you guys in the next coming of months regarding what's going to end up manifesting here for you going forward, and just genuinely seeing quality of life improvements. So that's really good news here to see for many of you. All right, either way, moving along forward, let's have a look here and see what you can expect now throughout the rest of your December 2022, and then we'll go ahead and close out here with the outcome for you. Okay, so all right, what can Geminis now expect here, please, throughout the rest of December 2022? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What can they expect, please, throughout the rest of their December? Holy moly. Yo, Gemini, you guys are keeping me on edge throughout this fucking reading. Let me tell you, okay? You see these two cards. I had 3 cards just freaking shoot at me, all right? So let's see what you can expect going forward here. All right, we have the Star, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have here the 9 of Wands showing up in this reading as well. You guys are keeping me on edge, man. Either way, what Geminis can expect going forward here, the Star, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Wands. You can definitely expect here, Gemini, to continue to go forward on a good path throughout the rest of your month. The Star card here is the energy of things working in your favor. It means you are exactly where you need to be. You're being intuitively guided. You're going to where you need to go. Knight of Swords, things are going to change and develop and like very rapidly for you is what I feel, because Knight of Swords is a very quick kind of card. It's a very quick kind of action. So moving throughout the rest of your month here, you're going to see things change very, very quickly for you. And I think that's going to be very much so changing to your benefit. Now we do have here the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is saying it doesn't mean you're not still going to be wounded, Gemini. There's still going to be a lot of work here. I give up, Gemini, on my main camera. We're going to finish the reading like this, okay? Too much unexpected energy and too much technical difficulties. I'm over it. We're going to finish it on the second camera here for you. But either way, 9 of Wands, right, Gemini? This is the energy here that's saying, like, you're still going to be wounded in a way after everything you went through with this really rough kind of commitment type of thing. There's still going to be wounds there, but you're going to be able to get through it. And it's going to be really important to make sure, though, that you do put in the work here moving throughout the rest of the month and moving throughout the next coming of months. Make sure you keep putting in the work to release all this negative energy and stuff that you went through that you're now leaving behind here coming into December 2022. Let's get one more card. Yep, we have here the Hangman and we have here the Queen of Wands. Yeah, make sure you don't leave any residue is what I'm hearing for you, Gemini, okay? So make sure you don't have any emotional residue left over. Really take the time here to heal. Things are going to change for you regardless, and there are going to be a lot of quick, positive, and amazing changes that are coming towards you, but just make sure you do the work is the most important part here to make sure that you release all of the stuff we had here in reference to this negative commitment, all right? All right, Gemini, it's been a wild reading. Let's go ahead and close it off for you, though. Taking a look here now at the overall outcome for the Geminis. What is the overall outcome here going to be regarding December 2022? And what do we have? Oh, baby, we got here the 2 of Cups. I love it, love it, love it. 2 of Cups for the outcome here for you, Gemini. It's, once again, it kind of goes with the Star card, right? With the energy of saying you're exactly where you need to be. But 2 of Cups, it's the card here of like connection. It's the card here of happiness. It also is a card here that represents like I'm genuinely fulfilled, So this is about getting your cup filled and being happy exactly where you are. Gemini, really beautiful reading, man. Happy to see the transformation happening for you guys coming into your month here of December. I did tell you there's going to be some major changes here with the Wheel of Fortune, and indeed there are. So 2 of Cups, you're going to feel connected to your life again. You might have felt when you were in this very frustrating and negative or potentially toxic commitment devoted situation, you might have felt like you weren't yourself. You might have felt for a while like, I don't know, I'm kind of just in I'm checking out of life. You're kind of in just cruise mode, cruise control, cruising through life. You might have felt that way for a bit, but now you feel connected. You feel more tapped back into your life, and you get to enjoy what life here has to offer for you. There's a lot of enjoyment overall. 3 of Cups again showing up here for you. There's a lot of enjoyment overall in your life moving throughout the rest of this month. So Gemini, with that all being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to your December 2022 tarot reading. I really appreciate it. Sorry you guys can't see my face right now, but I really appreciate you being here. If you did enjoy the video, please do let me know down in the comment section down below. But Gemini, have a lovely and amazing December. If you're new, do consider subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, Gemini, and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace. Take care, y'all. Much love.